Yo, man, what is good? What is cracking? William Idell back again. But today we are not with the creative core. I had to put that on the shelf. I had to start fresh. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. Um, been a lot of changes in my life, career changes, and the whole thing. My whole career is just pivoting. As far as photography and graphic design. Uh, as you can see, with AI taking over everything, which is a topic I'm going to be covering today, it kind of like wet my whistle, kind of loosen my lips, try to get my feet wet, man. Get back into doing talking head videos, doing some education videos, getting back into just doing what I like to do. Teach what I learn and learn as I go. And today, to break the ice, I'm going to be covering Google Pixel 11. So apparently, did a Google launched a new phone, the Google 11, and at the launch they kind of stated that this phone is going to be replacing the creator rig. Basically, they're going to try to set everything up where the phone can do everything for you. Said Google just unveiled the Pixel 11 Creator Suite with the integrated teleprompter, voice enhancer, external mic level monitoring. I'm gonna just get to the website so I can show you guys. One of the webs, I found an article on The Verge. So we're gonna read an article and then we're gonna go check out the video. So we're gonna be long, but I do want to see what the phone can do. I've always been a fan of anything outside of Apple, even though I do use Apple products. Um, I'm a fan of phones that help you create and help you use your brain. Something that's not going to bog you down, and something that's not going to put limitations on your ability to do what you want to do. Which is why I miss phones like HTC, which is my favorite phone, and other phones out there that either got bought out or whatever. So the article from The Verge says Google aims for influencers with the Pixel 12 Creator Suite. The new phones are getting a bundle of features designed to help burgeoning. That's how that kids on the TikTok videos. Lord have mercy. Influencers film and edit content. So Google knows creators are a big audience. Of course they do. They're racking up thousands of millions of dollars off of them. Thousands of millions. Hey, skip thousands of millions. The occupation is growing fast, and landing some influential names could be a major turning point for the Pixel market share. This year, Google is building features directly into its new Pixel lineup that it says, can I zoom in on this? Whoa. Can help creators record, organize, edit, and publish content faster and more efficiently than they could on other devices. Creator Suite is a new mode built into the Pixel 11's camera app. Okay, so the suite is built into the app of the camera. So basically, when the camera opens up, it's probably gonna give you a lot of features and functions to do X, Y, Z. Let's continue. It says the suite comes with features like a teleprompter, which is cool. A lot of people don't really know the advantage of that and really how it can really help them. Teleprompters. I have one somewhere around here, but just doing takes and takes and takes and takes over and over and over, it sucks. But if you can actually write a script and have it on there, it speeds up the process. Voice enhancer, which would be good if you're driving or you got a lot of background noise. External microphone levels. Wait, so you can plug up external microphones to the phone. And social media frame guides, which is good. Everyone needs those. Which Google thinks will entice users to want to start building channels and have limited resources, because if they see the frames on the phone and the guide, it'll kind of like trigger the brain to want to create. I get it, the psychology behind it. We really wanted to do something for those folks who are creating on their phones to make it easier to do that, make it fast to publish, fewer retakes, easier organization with fewer retakes, which would be the teleprompter assist, and just streamline the workflow. Yeah. Let's take a look at this picture here. A frame guide with a cutout. Okay, so it gives you the frame guide or where to position it, so you know not to cut where you don't want stuff cut out, which would be like either for TikTok or Instagram, because they has that stuff on the side, the like button, the heart, all that stuff, and then at the bottom right you got the title, the description, and that stuff blocks a lot of things. With this can really help out by giving it your guide directly on the screen for people who aren't too keen with where to place certain things in their shots. How do I get out of this image? Let's take a look here and see what else we got going on. The arrival of TikTok has fundamentally reshaped what it means to be an influencer or a content creator. Yeah, because the U.S. gave them hell about them signing over their rights because they saw the power behind it. Facebook was dying, Instagram was dying, Twitter came back alive, and yeah, TikTok like came through and bust everybody head open to the white meat and show everybody what a creator can do. Now they're not even paying nobody from what I heard, allegedly. And the barrier to entry to do that work is lower than ever. All you need to do is film a selfie video. Over the last 5 or so years, the creator industry has both personalized and depersonalized. The creator industry has both professionalized and deprofessionalized. Influence are assigned to talent agencies and retain professional management, but there's also been an explosion of cheap and fast content. Cheap, that's what y'all say. Cheap. That is not tied to a specific personality. All that matters is whether it's being served up to audiences. AI slop is everywhere. Follower count is increasing irrelevant, and making content for the internet is, in theory, an attainable job for anyone, including people with other full-time jobs. Google recognizes that and wants those legions of people to use this phone. Google has tried to court this demographic before, at least indirectly. Last year, it tapped Alice Cooper, host of blah blah blah. Okay, let's get to the video and see some of the features. Basically, what they're saying is they're creating a phone for people. Essentially, I would assume would be on a job, working on the go. People that might be at the gym, working out. You know, they had everything locked into your phone where you got teleprompter. You can produce, export, do all that right there on your phone. Cool, got it. Once they drop this, Apple gonna come out with a generic version, and it's gonna be probably cheesy. They probably gonna ask you to sign up or something like that. The problem is, I don't know why they're trying to make money off of people, man. Just provide it free, because at the end of the day, everybody not gonna do it. So, you know, majority of people I know, they just want a phone to take videos and pictures and some little cheesy app where they can do something to feel special. Cause all their friends ain't gonna like it. If it's a girl, they gonna get likes regardless, because girls like each other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Plus dudes, if they think they're cute, they gonna like it. You know, and outside of that, everybody inside who posts whatever they post, the people that's gonna like it is gonna be in their niche. So everybody ain't gonna use it. It's gonna be people that's, you know, actually out here really creating stuff and trying to, you know, inspire some people. Yeah, but let's go to The Verge and look at Google Pixel 11 event in 8 minutes. There's a couple of people got some videos in here, but let me check this out right here and let's see what this phone can do. I'm kind of curious. They're gonna do a demo or what?
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
And we will start off with a commercial.
A complete AI creation platform made for...
Welcome to Made by Google.
We brought this design philosophy to life across the entire Pixel lineup, like the brilliant Pixel 11, our Pro and our Pro XL, and the new Pixel 11 Pro Folds. This year...
I ain't gonna lie. I buy a Google phone just because I know it's gonna be on some nerd type time, and there's gonna be some features in there that's gonna be like, yo. Because people buy phones for the tech. Well, I can't really say that no more. I gotta stop thinking like everybody thinks like me. People that buy this phone is buying it for the tech. I guarantee you. You're gonna have specific people who love the camera. I get it. Oh, got a cool camera. But people who really buy phones like this really buy it because they know the stuff inside that phone is gonna benefit them throughout the day. They're gonna really use it. Apple too, but Apple more is just like, oh, I got an iPhone. It's more of a hype. You know what I'm talking about? This right here, if you buying this phone, you be like, okay, this really helps me throughout my day-to-day life. That's how it was with my HTC. Like, so many features on it. You know, they just banned everything now.
Here, we made the Pixel 11 camera bar much slimmer, even with a new main camera, so it slides right into your pocket. And with our most advanced camera tech ever on Pro, we wrapped the camera bar in sleek metal with a stunning edge-to-edge glass design that we put so much care.
I'm kind of curious how the phone case is going to look on there, though, and how it's going to fit on there. Curious about that.
Into our displays, Trevor. Pixel 11 Pro has the brightest display on a smartphone. And then the two displays on the Fold are just gorgeous. The outer screen has ultra-thin borders.
Oh, it folds? I didn't know all that.
And it feels so much more immersive.
Can you tell
Yes.
us about the new watch?
Yeah, so this is my Pixel Watch 5, and it's designed to be a timepiece. But it's the band and the watch face that makes the watch yours.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to switch up from Apple, man. I don't know. This look nice.
And the bands are just really stunning. And you have these endless combinations here, so you can completely transform your look. Now, take a look at this.
Wow.
It is the new Pixel tag, and it does look much bigger on the screen than in real life.
I've been told that before, yeah.
This is this incredibly thin smart tag for Android that is
stupid.
coming out later this year. So you can track its precise location, and it's slim enough to slip into your wallet or clip to your keys, so you know exactly where in your house you left them. Good news is that this year our Pro displays have a new coating that is twice as scratch resistant for that use case. So the new Pro Fold is 3 times more durable. But you know, sometimes accidents happen, and they require help from a repair pro. So we designed for them too. And you'll probably never see these details, but we use these green screws and guides inside the phone to make repairs easier.
Oh, they might be saying that so they make it easier for us to repair our own phone, which is awesome, and it gives rights back to the user, which we had years ago with cell phones when it comes to just fixing and modding our own stuff. The Apple Samsung just screwed everybody and just like took over the market. You know, you can't even go and it was time I used to have micro SDs in there. I used to have my HTC. I have thousands of songs on one phone, never had to pay for storage. Now you can't even get phones where you can just stick a micro SD card in it. I mean, it might be. I haven't been, you know, catching up with the cell phone market recently, but when this came out, I was like, I did want to, you know, check this out.
Pixel 11 is powered by Google's next-gen Tensor G6 processor. It's designed specifically to power Gemini Intelligence, and it makes sure Pixel's award-winning camera takes it to the next level this year. And there's an all-new telephoto camera with up to 120x zoom.
Nice.
The
I
new
love
instant night
telephoto.
sight is 4 times faster.
But people, if you know what a telephoto camera is, a telephoto lens, they make really, really nice portrait shots. It's a camera photographers use for weddings, sport photographers use them. It retains the natural shape of your face. You know, it's not like most pictures people take with their phone and it's a wide shot. And you're like, why my head looks so big? Why my chin looks so distorted? Because you're shooting with a wide angle. If you're shooting it with a wide angle to like close to 50 millimeters, your shot gonna be kind of a little distorted. Between 50 and like 70 to 85, your face gonna start looking how it would look if I were looking you directly in the eyes. That's getting close to telephoto, which should be around 85 to 120 millimeters.
Faster, so Pixel camera can capture an evening scene without that obnoxious flash or without having to hold still for that low light shot. So I'm happy to say right out the gate, Pro gives you 30 hours of
30
battery.
hours.
These are the Pixel Buds Pro 2. And like all Pixel devices, they're always getting better with powerful new features and software updates. For instance, the noise cancellation just got a huge upgrade. Later this year, your Buds will automatically pause your audio if your Pixel Watch senses that you're asleep.
We came up with a simple solution called Highlight.
What? So
You can
sleep
assign
with
your
them?
favorite people.
That'd be dope. So you can sit down and listen to music, go to sleep. As soon as you go to sleep, your phone and your watch will pick up on it and cut them off. Hey, yo, that's cold.
Or groups. One of 5 colors. When the back of the phone gently glows with their color, you'll know they're trying to reach you even when your phone is face down. And it's not just for calls. When you're talking to Gemini, you now get a subtle visual cue letting you know that Gemini is active. Well, Highlight is available globally on the Pixel 11 Pro and Pro Fold.
That's amazing. Wait. Before you clap though, you said that was for calling. Like, what about like messaging or anything else?
Well, as you can imagine, we'll be adding more capabilities to Highlight over time, like message notifications from
Okay.
your closest people. So hope that helps.
I'm really cool on the messaging. You know what I mean? I think I'm more concerned about the features of the phone, as far as like on the if y'all talking about it's a creator phone, let's talk about that. I don't care about no messaging. I'm like creators message on the internet or something like that. What can a phone do? for
Pixel
me as
11
a
Pro
creator?
has
All
our
right, yeah.
best camera yet.
Let's do some
And
live
this
demo.
year, we're going even further to help you get that shot
Live
with a
on
new
Brooklyn
mode called
Bridge.
Magic Capture. It's available globally on every Pixel 11 phone. So check this out. I just point my phone to the action, open up camera, start Magic Capture, and Pixel does the rest. It's going to find the most compelling moments in the scene and then turn them into photos for me. All right, let's do it.
Okay, Juju, I'm
Oh, that's, you know what? If he talk about what I'm talking about, I love this, because when it comes to film, if I'm shooting with my rig, with my small rig, and I'm getting some great shots on film, I might just want to pull the best shots from that. Or hold on, let's see. I think he's talking about what I've been wanting to do. You know, let's see.
I'm thinking we do the classic jab step,
Hey.
one dribble pull up. I'll get your rebound.
I got you.
Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. We love it. Smooth as butter. Okay. Typically, Magic Capture looks through around 400 different frames to find those perfect moments when everyone is looking at the camera.
Yeah. Yes. You know who else need this? Adobe. If Adobe can get this, Adobe needs this feature in Adobe Premiere. I should be able to upload my footage from a football game, filming band, or anything, run it, and I should be able to run. I might have to build this. You know what? I'm gonna build this. I'm gonna go build this myself. It's probably gonna be hard. I mean, 'cause Google already done did it, and I know Apple scratching their head, but it gotta be a possibility, because if they did it, it's possible. But I always wanted this. I should be able to just upload the footage, and it should be able to scrub it and pull. I mean, that's how you get like good thumbnails for like YouTube. Shots you could just post like on a slideshow, a carousel on Instagram, all off the video. That save you time. If I'm a videographer and a photographer, I don't feel like showing up to an event with when I'm shooting on my rig for video and a second camera I got pull up for pictures. I don't did that at a game. I'm sitting there filming, and then I got to put it down and pick up a shot and take pictures. No, I want one camera to film most of the time, and then later I want to run a script on it or something, and it pulls all the best shots from that video. If that's what this camera's gonna do, I'm probably sold.
The camera, or the action is like at its peak. Ooh, we got some good ones. We got some really good ones. First off, phenomenal. The jump shot, the city in the background.
So we designed Pixel for Gemini Intelligence.
Yeah, that's the technology I've been wanting right there, because I've been wanting that for Adobe Premiere forever, bro. I'm sold on that, because I already know as a filmmaker, I can be like, before I tell a person action, I could plan out in my head the scene I want, the shot I want, and I know at the end of the day I'm gonna get great shots out of it. Great behind the scenes shots. You can be like, oh, behind the scenes, us doing X, Y, Z. Why are you filming? You getting good quality film? Yeah, that's straight. That's perfect for a content creator. I'm telling you, as a content creator, if you get that phone, that's what you do. You film, you get your good footage. You can use your footage for your actual video. And then you can use that footage to pull, just like he just did, to pull shots for behind the scenes. You can use it as a thumbnail, a poster coming soon, anything. But that's, yo. I know somebody probably in the comments like, Apple could do it already. I don't know. This was posted 4 days ago. If they're saying they could do that, I doubt Apple could do that. I don't know. I'll try it with my phone, but I don't think Apple could do that.
Intelligence. So let me show you. Say a friend texts me about going to a birthday party next week.
Sounds fun.
It is. So here you can see the text thread.
Okay.
Typically, when you are going to RSVP to something like this, you'd have to go through your texts, your calendar, think about whether you can go, look up the location. But now it's all here. Pixel's pulled it all together right in the text thread. I've got my schedule right here, and I can just press, and it looks like I can go, which is awesome. You can even get those helpful notifications right on your Pixel Watch. So a friend just texted me, which is great, and I can just scroll down.
All right, let's get
With my
past this and
fingers.
see what else they got.
We've been working on a new capability called Sign to Text that lets your Pixel understand American Sign Language.
What?
We're developing it with the deaf and hard of hearing
I
community.
gotta learn sign
and it's in its
language, bro.
early days, but you can now use ASL to write, chat, or even prompt Gemini right from the keyboard in those moments when you may not have an interpreter with you. Luckily, my new friend, Daniel Durant, is here to show us how it all works right on your Pixel. So let's dive into the demo. Hey, Daniel, it's so great to see you. And I'd love to learn more about your work as an actor. How do you connect so deeply with...
Yo, it got the face recognition on there and all. And this is where they got Apple by the balls, because if they're using Gemini AI on this phone the way people will use OpenAI or Anthropic, I'm like, what is Apple using? Like, what type of AI Apple is using that's going to compete with this? Because it's going to eventually get to the point where the phones are going to be able to do what we're doing on our browsers are, you know, far as like Anthropic, OpenAI, any of those. And they're already doing that right now. This thing is using face recognition on the front camera, which is probably going to pick up on his signs and probably convert it. And it's using her voice. This is crazy. Hold up.
With the audience, and what role does language play in that connection?
Oh, it's reading his hands. Maybe he has to move at a certain speed because, it, like she said, oh, come on.
Did you know that
commercial.
Google has a phone plan? And it's not just
because she said that they just not working on it, but so he have to kind of like do it slow. Unlike Buddy over there that was doing it early, he was banging. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see this. See what Cuz doing? He over there signing. It's reading it too. Thank you for having me here as an actor. The best way to share feelings and through AI sound.
Thank you for having me here. As an actor, the best way to share feelings is through
and a speak back in voice. That's dope.
ASL. I rely on the raw expression of ASL and human connection.
Man, think about how helpful that is if you run into somebody who signed and can't sign and you don't know how to read it. And they can sit there and do it in front of you while you holding the camera and tell you, bro, come on, man, that's game changer, bro. That's next level. Come on, cuz, that's next level, man.
Sign to text is available today for American Sign Language, with more sign languages coming in the future.
Today, we are extremely excited to announce new Health Guardian features on Pixel Watch 5.
I don't care too much about the health joints.
Maybe some extra...
Y'all can go check back on that. I'm going to keep scrolling. I don't want to be too long.
Most accurate route tracking yet. It's twice as accurate compared to the previous generation. And so many wearables connect to GPS satellites, but only Pixel Watch uses the technology behind Google Maps to trace those satellite signals through 3D models of buildings.
Yeah, any map app they put on there is going to be fire. I mean, it's Google. They the ones that came up with Google Maps first. So I know this is going to be dope, whatever they do with this.
To triangulate your precise location.
Jeez.
But it goes even further.
Oh.
It actually pulls data from networks of weather stations to correct for any errors from atmospheric conditions too. And when you put that all together...
Well, I ain't going to dwell too long on that. That was pretty dope. Yeah, I remember there was a time I used to be two-phone shorty, man. I might have to go back to being two-phone shorty, man. Because I do love Apple products for my creation. I mean, my laptop, you know, my phone. I get it. And it's good for editing, you know, especially if you got a nice hard drive. But, I will always and forever be an Android man because of the possibilities, you know, they just always been an Android person. You know, the reason I started using Apple is because when I started filming more, most of the film apps and the DJI apps, all that stuff, most of the stuff I was buying was more compatible with Apple products as far as the app. You know, whether it's the Osmo or the Insta360, it was always something that gave my Android issues. But when it came to download the app for the product, they sure got an app on Apple. So I was like, screw it, let me just get the Apple. But as far as just workflow and business and talking, I've always been an Android person. I probably talk more on Android than on Apple. Apple, I just use this more for just social. And like now, I got my Amaran app up for like controlling my lights. You know, so it's just, this is very exciting, man. Shout out to Google. I will be taking a look into that because, wow. Yeah, I think the most impressive thing on here, the most impressive feature was the, let me go back to it, the highlight feature. The magic capture. Yeah, as far as like filming and pulling the best images, photos out of it. All you mothers and grandmothers who love the kids and birthday parties and all that stuff, y'all can film, get all these great shots, and then go back later and pull all the best shots from it. All right, man. That's my review for today. I'm gonna do a video and put y'all back up on game, or put y'all on game of what I'm doing. Started a new company, Comment Thread, Amadio House. Clothing, film, and Control M. I'm gonna share all of it. I'm tired right now. I gotta get up in a little bit, and I promise I'll keep y'all updated. Just follow me on social media at Mr. Mydell or Will Mydell. I'm on Facebook too, and I'm on TikTok, Mr. Mydell, and I'll update y'all in the next video. All right, peace.